What's up, everybody? I hope y'all are good because listen to this, we need to talk about what's happening with Beyonce and Jay-Z since people are claiming they've lost millions of followers. I'm seeing numbers like 20 million being thrown around, and it's turned into a whole online frenzy. Folks are also tying this to Jay-Z's name popping up in the recently unsealed Epstein documents. So we're going to break down what's actually being said and all the accusations flying around because it's a lot. Over the past few days, Twitter and TikTok have been flooded with posts alleging that Beyoncé's Instagram dropped from around 320 million followers to roughly 38 million. At the same time, people are claiming Jay-Z supposedly fell from over 4 million followers to about 1 million, with many suggesting the unfollows are connected to his name appearing in those Epstein files. Now, obviously, if people believe those headlines, it makes sense they might be unfollowed. But when I kept seeing the same screenshots circulate, I had to pause and ask, hold up, is this even accurate? I needed real numbers, not recycled tweets. The screenshots being shared showed drops from 320 to 308 million, and from 4 million to 1 million. And then there was one image listing 4.4 million with a random comma that didn't even look formatted right, which made me question where these receipts were coming from. So I decided to check the actual analytics and see what the real data says behind the scenes. Let's start with Beyoncé. Yes, she has been losing followers, but according to multiple tracking platforms, this isn't sudden or new. Social Blade shows she's been trending downward gradually for over a year. In just the last 30 days, she's reportedly lost around 300,000 followers. That's nowhere near the 10 or 20 million people screaming about online. Another analytics site estimates the drop closer to 200,000. Now here's where it gets strange. When you try to pull Jay-Z's Instagram stats on some of these tracking platforms, it shows his account as unavailable or non-existent, so that adds another layer of confusion. Meanwhile, screenshots keep circulating claiming he dipped below 1 million followers. I kept seeing the same image over and over. But here's the wild part. Many of the viral screenshots tied to this Epstein narrative are actually from 2024, during the fallout of Diddy's arrest. Back then, a Threads post claimed Beyoncé and Jay-Z both lost around 4 million followers in 3 days after Diddy was taken into custody, and those are the same screenshots resurfacing now. In that thread, someone even commented that he had dropped to 302K. So while it's true that Beyoncé has been losing followers recently, it appears to be part of a longer trend rather than a sudden collapse. The timeline aligns much more closely with the Diddy situation than with the current Epstein headlines. As for Jay-Z, it's unclear whether his team adjusted visibility settings, regained followers naturally, or if other factors are at play. But what's clear is that the viral narrative doesn't fully match the available data. But I did want to clear up that entire unfollow narrative because I've been seeing people scream about 10+ million followers disappearing overnight, and that just doesn't line up with the data. From everything available, it looks more like a gradual trend rather than some sudden digital collapse. That said, people are genuinely upset about Jay-Z being mentioned in the newly unsealed Epstein documents, and Beyoncé's Instagram comments have been flooded because of it. As I mentioned earlier, a fresh batch of Epstein-related files was recently released. Variety even published a piece titled "Jay-Z, Harvey Weinstein, and Pusha T mentioned in latest Epstein file release." Within those documents was an FBI crisis intake report. Essentially, someone submitted an anonymous tip, and in that submission, they referenced Jay-Z, Harvey Weinstein, and Pusha T. It's important to note this was not drawn from confirmed personal case files or formal law enforcement findings. It was information sent through the FBI tip line. However, the allegations described in that report were disturbing, which explains why so many people are reacting emotionally. That reaction has spilled over into Beyoncé's comments section, with users expressing shock and anger over what they're reading about her husband. According to Variety, the anonymous accuser alleged she had been drugged and abused on multiple occasions over several years. In her statement, she claimed that Pusha T acted as one of her handlers and said she once woke up in a room where both Harvey Weinstein and Jay-Z were present. Since then, Beyoncé's comments have been filled with questions like, "Did you know?" and "Why are you silent?" with some even making harsh and inappropriate remarks. Others have resurfaced conversations about Jay-Z and Beyoncé's age difference, pointing out that he is 12 years older than her. Beyoncé is now 44 and Jay-Z is 56, but critics are revisiting how young she was when they first met. Back in 2024, Jay-Z faced scrutiny again when older photos of the two resurfaced online. The Daily Mail reported at the time that Beyoncé previously stated they met when she was 18 and remained friends for about a year before dating. However, Jay-Z has said in past interviews that he met her when she was 16 and expressed an early interest. He would have been 28 then. A photo purportedly taken on the set of Destiny's Child's No 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 video suggests they met in person shortly after she turned 16, though there has never been confirmation that anything inappropriate occurred at that time. Another resurfaced image shows Jay-Z attending a 1998 performance where 16-year-old Beyoncé performed with Destiny's Child. In a 2008 interview with 17 magazine, Beyoncé stated she was 18 when they met and 19 when they began dating. During a 2013 Oprah Winfrey Network interview, she explained they were friends for over a year before dating and emphasized the importance of that foundation. Yet, in a 2007 Charlie Rose interview, Jay-Z suggested they met about a decade earlier, which fueled further timeline debates online. That same reported No 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 set photo has been repeatedly shared as people analyze when their paths first crossed. As a result, social media has turned this into a much larger discussion, with some defending Beyoncé and others criticizing Jay-Z's past. And in the middle of all this, Lizzo stepped in publicly to defend Jay-Z and questioned the intelligence of people spreading claims. Her comments sparked backlash almost immediately, and she later deleted them. Here's part of what she said.
Every single day, children? No. We're losing the plot. And it's just like the American people in the comments. I knew she was wrong. Jay-Z, I knew he was... What did it say Jay-Z did? He was there in 1996? Come on, people. Like, y'all are falling for it. It's the easiest, oldest trick in the book. And honestly, I'm losing faith in the average intelligence of the American person. Because, come on. Just because somebody's name is mentioned in a 3 million document file of a person's life who's been lived over crimes who've spanned decades, doesn't mean that every single person is an accomplice. He could be mentioned. He referenced Jay-Z once. He was like, oh, we could learn from Jay-Z's business model. Why are y'all... Where's the crime? Focus.
Then people immediately started bringing up the lawsuit Lizzo faced from her former backup dancers, saying this wasn't something she should be weighing in on, considering her own controversy. A lot of critics felt her past made her defense look hypocritical. So yes, her comments definitely stirred backlash and put her in a difficult spot. But as of now, that's the full picture behind the unfollow rumors surrounding Beyoncé and Jay-Z, the recycled screenshots, where they actually came from, and why Beyoncé's comment section has turned into a battlefield. Let me know what you think about all of this down below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.